fans, and welcome to what we affectionately call the Cougar Den in Mason City, Illinois. That was named that, dubbed that by late great Hall of Fame coach John Kiesler, my dear friend, person I coached with for a number of years. I'm coming to you live from the Allen Stout broadcast booth. Another special person who's no longer with us. Alan died of brain cancer a couple of years ago. One of my dear friends, he loved Atlanta Central and helped us get this sports network thing started. I'm Coach Tony Worley. Sitting beside me is my student, former player, Macy McLaughlin. She is going to be calling the game with me tonight as we welcome the Lady Eagles from Liberty after a 1 hour and 55-minute bus ride over here.
Oh, wow.
I talked to Coach Fessler before the game. I just met him. That's a long ride. I remember when my youngest ran cross country over there a couple of times. It's not a bad drive on a Saturday afternoon in October when the when the leaves are changing and the weather's nice. Probably not a beautiful bus ride on a freezing cold night like tonight. Yeah, not. It's actually, I think it's cold here in the gym tonight. It's kind of hit or miss.
Yeah. It'd be a late night for them.
Yeah, it's going to be a late night for them. So we come into this game. Let's see real quick. I got the records up here. We're coming into the game with a record of 16-5. They come in with a record of 12-16, but I don't think records really matter. And I also don't think their record's entirely accurate. Max Preps did not have their last two games on it, which wouldn't have counted towards regional seeding. So I don't know why they weren't in there. So that could easily be 14-16. Or whatever. Yep. So, I mean, again, at this time of year, it doesn't make any difference. All that matters is, who's ready to play and are they focused on what needs to be done. So we came off of a big win on Saturday versus South Fulton. South Fulton had kind of a tough season this year record-wise, so we came away with that win. Liberty comes into this game. I looked on Max Preps. They've had a pretty good season. They've beaten some good teams. I saw the only two common opponents that we both have. Was it Athens and South Fulton? They beat South Fulton pretty bad. They beat Athens. We did not beat Athens. So they're, like I said, when you're an hour and 55 minutes away, we don't have a whole lot of common opponents. And I think when they played Athens, which is 20 minutes from here, it was in the Beardstown tournament. So it's not somebody they would normally play.
I was thinking about that earlier. I'm like, I really don't know what to talk about or base off of. We haven't really seen this team anywhere close to us.
Yeah, Macy and I usually do a lot of conference. We do our games here, so it's usually a conference situation. So yeah, I tried to watch a little bit of their game when they played a school called West Hancock over there that I know fairly well. But it was in November, and by this time of year,
totally different team.
Totally different. Yeah, totally different things going on when it's February 17th.
Yeah,
February 17th. From me watching a game in November, we probably hadn't had turkey yet. So anyway, what we usually do before we start these is we're winding down. I'm being really talkative. Here's the keys to the game that I came up with for us. We got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah, big one.
The further we go into the season, the teams you play, the teams that you're playing are better, and you're not going to be able to compete against a team like Liberty if you've got two starters on the bench. If you don't know, we're not deep. We don't play very many. We play like 6. So foul trouble would be real bad. We got to take care of the basketball. It always comes down to that. On Saturday I talked about rebounding because I knew South Fulton is a good rebounding team. I'm sure Liberty is as well. I don't have the heights, but they've got a couple of girls who've got a little bit of height. Not like, we've seen Carson Arthloney, who's well over 6 foot. But I mean, we got to take care of the basketball. And I put on Saturday to have fun and to play with joy. To if you get beat, your season's over. But you've got to try to do everything you can to enjoy it and not get caught up in, well, if this goes wrong, you've got to stay focused on what could go right and try to do what you can to make it go right. And then leave nothing in the tank. If this is going to be it, make sure that you don't walk off the court at the end of the game and think to yourself, I wish I would have done this or I wish I would have done that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would have probably picked out some pretty similar things I think the first two, staying out of foul trouble and taking care of the basketball lead right into number 3 is just staying positive, because if we do start getting into foul trouble or turning the ball over, we just can't get down on ourselves. We got to keep our confidence up and just play knowing that, this could be the end of the road for us.
It's one of the hard things about it is, if things start to go a little sideways, then you start letting it creep into your head. Oh, no, the season's going to be over. Oh, no, Taylor, our only senior, her career's going to be over. And then next thing you know, you're letting that affect your shots, your passes, your defense, your focus. And that goes for, did we say that I don't know, they only have one senior as well. So, that we're very similar in that way is, we're going to, we both know a lot of our players are going to be back next year, but you still don't want to see a senior's career end. So we've already done the national anthem. I'm pretty sure we won't do it again.
Silly.
So I'm not 100% positive, but I doubt we will do it again. We did do it before the first game. So we're going to be the road team on the scoreboard. So that will take some getting used to.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that will take some getting used to.
Appears we might be doing that anthem again.
We're lining up for the national anthem, so maybe we are going to do it again. I don't know. Maybe we are. So, folks, if we are going to do the national anthem, I'm going to put the flag on the screen, and we will do the national anthem. You'll barely be able to hear it because our microphones just pick up our voices. But if okay, we're going to do the national anthem again. So we'll step away, and we'll be right back. And I've been in the gymnasium many a night, and I have not done the national anthem twice before. That is a first for this evening. So we're going to get announced first, so we'll put ours up there to begin with. We will be starting senior Taylor Kite as usual. Megan Hughes is a junior. Addie Wilcoxon is a junior. Liv Morrow is a junior. And Elena Snyder is a sophomore. So those are our starters. The first person off the bench will be a young sophomore named Macy Willis. So that's who we have currently. And then we'll see Morgan Dieters every so often, and we'll see Taylor Farrago every so often. So those will be our starters. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, they're going to start number 1, Layla Parkhill. Number 4, Aubrey Fessler. Number 15, Carly Obert. Number 22, Chandler John. And number 23, Andy Mixer.
Okay, so they are coached by Coach Paul Fessler and Coach Brennan Parkhill.
Yeah, all these girls are freshmen and sophomores. They're starters, so they got a pretty young team.
Yep, they do. And I will say this. I know this from my own coaching middle school girls. For those of you watching who may not know, well, you don't know anything about me. I coach middle school girls, and I know specifically how how serious they take basketball over in that part of the state. So this should be a good game, and they're going to be a good team, and we better be ready to go. So if you're somehow found us from Liberty, we do our best to be impartial, but we are the Illini Central Sports Network.
A little bit hard sometimes.
It's a little hard sometimes, but we'll do our best. So as we get ready for the jump ball, take it away, Mace.
All right, and the Lady Eagles will win the tip-off and bring the ball up the court for the first time. It appears we're starting our usual kind of press down, 1-2-2. Taylor just kind of pushes down there into the lane a little bit, collapses, and they're kind of running the post player down there in the 4-out offense. Elena Snyder gets a hand on the ball, kind of tips it out there.
Oh, that's bad. We can't let that happen.
Yeah, it's a 1-2-2, but Taylor on the point, she will flatten out to make it like a 3-2.
Number 22, Chandler John.
I'll tell you this.
Makes the 3 right off the bat.
The game I watched of them online, that kid can shoot it. So she definitely will hit that shot if we do not get out there. They start in a man-to-man. That's what they were doing when I watched them. Meg Hughes short on her 3. Liv goes after it, does a good job of hustling after it. Taylor's going to get it to Liv. Liv's got to shoot the ball tonight. Long.
Fight for the rebound, but number 23, Andy Mixer will get it. They're pushing the ball up the court pretty quickly. I don't know if he mentioned that on stream or not, but they're a pretty quick team.
Yeah, there's another 3 from 22. John is her last name. But it was off, but the rebound comes down to them, and the Lady Eagles take a 5-0 lead here in Mason City.
Yeah, we're starting in our pretty typical 5-out offense, pass cut, just trying to get an open shot or a look in the paint. Olivia Mara shoots another 3, it's just off.
It looked like they switched some screens, so a switching defense is kind of difficult to score against sometimes. We've got to do a really good job of rotating on defense too. Now the game that I watched was super physical.
There she goes again.
Yeah, like I
Another
said,
throw.
she can shoot it.
Yeah, we're going to get on
She's
her.
got good shooting form. Well, one thing about us is we can shoot it too. We just so
Very
far
good.
haven't.
Addie drives in the lane, and
It's a good
pick
job
up
by
a
Addie
2
Wilcoxon.
points on the board for the Lady Cougars.
So now in our zone, we've really got to know where 22 is, obviously. That's going to sound stupid since she's already good hustle by Taylor, as always. They'll
give it to us.
They gave it to us?
Yeah. I thought it tipped off of Taylor, but
Yeah, where I'm at, one of my monitors is blocking the opposing bench, and then I have the camera obviously on the action, so Meg's 0 for 1, but she cannot pass up shots here. She's got to take them when she gets them.
oh,
You never know, like, well, you and I broadcast all these games. I don't know whether they've been watching them, whether they know. That's one funny thing about doing the play-by-play like we do is if you were wanting to scout, you're going to hear us talking about things like Megan Hughes being the leading three-point shot maker in the history of Illini Central, get a rebound by Addie, and you would maybe guard her different, but so far they're not.
there she goes. Bang! Kicks it off for us. There she. Yeah, we're going to need her shooting tonight.
No, that's not good.
Liv
Liv gets a block.
Put the hand on the ball. And, I mean, that right there just kind of throwing it off. We got to make sure just to take care of the ball. It worked out in our favor, but we just got to be careful.
Yeah, Liv's in that funny position there where she probably should have swung it quicker. He gets upset when she doesn't shoot it, and then in that situation, she probably thought, maybe she thought about it when I think Elena was open. She probably should have passed there. We really got to, what we have to do in the zone is we really have to make sure that we don't, that's a tough pass to catch. Nice hustle by number 10 to get to it, and then we foul. Number 10, Claire Obert. That was a tie. I didn't know if she's going to get that or not. Luckily,
Going to call that on Elena.
Luckily, she's a little tall. She's got some height to her because otherwise that was going to go airmail and towards the stage. Number 4 for 3 from the right baseline corner, and it's good.
Hits it.
You know, you watch people shoot around before the game, and you never know whether that means they're
Yeah.
going to be really good shooters or not. But you can tell by their form whether they have the potential of being good shooters. And honestly, they were really hitting them before the game. So good drive by Elena. Oh, Meg
You
bust
should've
that shot. Nice pass.
Ooh.
Good closeout. Good
There you
kick
go.
out. Live for 3.
Bang.
So we've been able to kind of weather the early barrage from them from 3.
Oh,
But see that like,
Addie's
right there, that.
yeah.
And we've got a high school boys game tonight, so we're missing our dear friend Nate. He's doing the book up there, so we're down a person on the book. We don't have the stats board.
There you go, Liv.
Nice job, Liv, getting that steal there. So we don't have the stats board, so we have to keep track of fouls like as they get them. Calling it kind of close now, which isn't necessarily a bad thing sometimes.
We just got to be careful.
Yeah. It's like they've got 2 fouls, we've got 1, so it's not like they're calling it really much one way or the other right now. I really haven't seen anything that I thought.
Liv, or Megan from the corner.
You've got to find 22 right now. Don't reach, Addie. Go straight up. Don't try to steal it. How many times have I said this in our broadcasts? You don't want the trap to get the steal.
It's
You
the
want the
pass
tipped pass to get the steal. You're going to end up getting it. 22's taking it out. I bet that play's coming in for her.
She's going back down to the corner.
Yeah.
Yep. It's kind of a bad pass. Knocks her off.
That's probably a foul.
Yeah, probably.
That's a foul.
Okay. Yep.
We're doing a good job of closing out, and we have to. Well, that's not true. We're closing out. I don't think we're doing a very good job of closing out. I know part of it is because of how many threes they've hit, but I said the fouls. Nope, we're the ones with the 3 fouls because, again, we're on the wrong side of the board for us.
It's going to take some getting used
I'm
to.
going to end up misspeaking multiple times on that. 22 for 3 again. That one gets an Illini Central roll over the backboard, and by that I mean I'm surprised it didn't get caught behind the backboard. Happened in the boys' game the other night where it got caught, and I mentioned if you were watching from home, you have no idea how many times that happens here in this gym, the way our baskets.
We got a pool sitting down there.
Yeah, the piece of PVC you can see on the wall down there underneath the conference banners is specifically there for the reason of knocking the basketball out. Meg for 3.
3. Bang! That's a big one. Their coach will take a timeout after that 3 ties the game up.
Okay, so he's going to call a 30-second timeout. So that's not time for us to go anywhere. We'll just stay right where we're at. I don't know whether, again, we were mentioning our ability to talk about Liberty. We don't really, know a lot about them. Makes you wonder how much they know about us. We don't put our games are on the NFHS. If we're playing somewhere else, we personally can't stand the NFHS from the time I had to use it in the past. So we don't use that. We have a huddle camera. We only use it for certain specific things. So whether they had seen our games on here, heard you and I calling games, I don't know. But yeah, they'll want to find Meg because Meg is the leading 3-point shooter in the history of Illini Central. Lena Snyder looked a little like
I was
under
gonna
the
say
weather,
something.
or like I don't know. She's been sick.
She looked like, I don't know if she was like in pain or if.
Yeah, well, she did run into that girl like when that collision
yeah.
that I thought should have been a foul on her. Actually,
We'll check in number 12, Macy Willis, for her. She'll sit down for a minute.
she did. I mean,
She hit pretty hard.
Yeah, she hit that girl pretty hard. Didn't get called for a foul somehow. I like what we're running as a set on offense, as long as we don't get called for a moving screen.
Yep, with Macy
Now
in the
they're-
game, we're going to kind of put her down there on the post, trying to work something.
Yeah, they're picking up the intensity on defense a little bit here, so we've got to make sure we don't want to get a moving screen.
Yep, good
Nice.
backdoor. Oh, just loses it.
Just
That's the right thing to do, though. I mean, it's a good look.
yeah, absolutely.
Just got to make sure you just get that pass good and get a.
Great. Yeah.
It's just a hard thing.
Yeah, it was a great pass by Taylor. That's something earlier in the year she was struggling with that pass because it's hard to see it sometimes.
Right, we see it differently from how she can see
Well,
it.
and the funny thing too about Taylor at the beginning of the year is people, you missed almost your entire junior year. Oh, there's a steal.
Yep.
The guy running the camera.
Taylor.
Go up strong.
She's going to get it.
Darn it. Go up strong, Taylor. You got the steal.
Yeah, she probably should.
You probably heard me say this back when I coached you. It's like, you did all the hard work. Don't kick it back out. You got the steal. You go up with it. Don't kick
Draw
it back
a
out.
foul or something.
Yeah, don't kick it back out. You're the one that got it. Don't foul, Addie. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine that we let them throw it over our head, but it's fine. We'll trade a layup for a foul.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna trade.
Back to kind of our 5-out offense here. My gosh, I keep mixing them up. Megan pulls for 3.
I love the fact that Meg hustled to try to see if she could save it, even though, she didn't have much of a chance to get it. She still put the effort in to try to go get it. So this Liberty team's good. They got, like I said, they got some shooters. This is going to be a fun game if we can take care of, like I said, take care of the ball. I hope, I don't think I don't think we're pulling away from them, and I hope we take care of it and stay out of foul trouble. It should be down to the wire. So it's definitely been an exciting, good shooting first quarter. Taylor with another steal.
And her momentum gets the best of her there.
We got to follow.
Coach doesn't quite agree with that.
Yeah,
one.
not sure. I'm surprised if they're not sure they don't call it a jump ball, like if they absolutely don't. Okay, so they got it right.
Switched it. I didn't see. I really didn't
yeah,
see
I
him knocked it out.
don't know for sure either, but Coach has to like the fact that they got together and talked about it.
Yep.
You got to try to get out of the first quarter without picking up another foul. Yeah, Liv, don't reach for it after you miss it. Where's 22 at? We don't know where she is.
She's over here.
Yeah. No, you got to know
there
where she
is. Uh-oh. Can't foul here.
Liv.
Can't.
And you're going to get called for it. And that's her second. The problem with that is, and this is something that I would, and I'm not, so again, this isn't us being Illini Central fans, but as a coach, I would say this every time. Who initiated that contact? Like, if Liv just goes straight up and the person jumps into her, that should be a foul. And I would say that on the other end as well. You can't just call it because a person jumped into them. And, I mean, not every person's going to take it. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And there's another foul because we didn't box out.
Number 10, Claire Obert will go back to the line and shoot 2 more free throws.
So Liv's got 2.
That's on Taylor.
Taylor's got 1.
Addie, Elena, and Taylor all have 1.
Yeah.
She makes first one.
Okay, now we really have to box out here. Focus on what we're doing. We need to get the shooter boxed out. That you cannot let that happen. That is just, and we give up another offensive rebound, and Taylor gets another foul. I'm afraid it's on Taylor. When people get lucky and it's not. Nope, it's not. But the problem is now that's 2 on Addie. So now Addie has 2, Liv has 2.
Elena and Taylor have 1.
Elena and Taylor have 1. Well, prophetic Coach Worley said number 1 key to the game is not getting foul trouble, and we have 1.5 seconds to go in the first quarter, and we are in foul trouble. Now, again, you got to do what you got to do. We coached in the 7th grade regional semifinal, and we had our 2 best players in foul trouble, and we were able to, find a way to win. You got to do the same thing here. That's fine, Taylor. Okay, only down 4. It hasn't gone. It was a really good quarter until those last 2 offensive rebounds right there really got us. Can't let that happen. So we're going to step away for a second. We'll be right back.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Wow, how about that timing? Mr. Bunner, Coach Bunner's promo thing runs out right at the exact moment that we start the second quarter. So glad to have you with us. I haven't had a chance to check and see how many fans we have on tonight.
From
Live
the
for
corner.
3. That's off the. Yeah.
She kind of got pushed there, but you know.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Anyway.
Be Liberty basketball. Need to stop. Stop and a rebound here. We definitely
can't let them get behind us. Like they had got that layup.
Going to call a travel there, so that I'll take it. Got 44 people watching, which is pretty good for a girls' game. If you're a fan from Liberty, welcome. We're glad to have you with us. I'm sure a lot of you are like, I'm not driving to an hour and 55 minutes on this cold night in February, so I'm glad that we can be able to bring it to you, even if we've got to, I won't say it. So since we're not the NFHS, we have to do it a little bit different. So shot missed by the Cougars. They'll hit it ahead. Where's number 22 at? Got to know where she is. There she is. Chandler John, sorry, don't mean to keep calling you number 22, but she's already hit a couple of threes. Ooh, Taylor.
Lena kind of got away with a foul there.
We just have to, we got to be careful, like, when we close out. Just quit being so, just get to position. Don't try to get a hand on every, don't try to block shots, tip passes. Just keep our hands to ourselves, for a lack of a better way to say it.
I mean, I remember that when I was playing. I tried to, like, block people's shots. Mr. Bunner looked at me. He goes, "You're 5'2". You're not going to block shots.
Right,
Stop trying to block shots."
Well, you don't feel like you're doing anything if you're not getting a steal, you're not blocking a shot. So you feel like, oh, I got to stick my hand in there. Maybe I'll, good job there.
Taylor banks a 3 in.
Banks it in.
I was just talking to her about that this morning, that she just has a thing for banking them 3s in.
Don't foul. We got to get, there's a nice, that's a 3, a long 3. Go straight up. Rebound there by number 10.
Yeah, she's been good at rebounds this game. Trying to get, they're going to call a foul on number 1.
Number 1 is
Layla Parkhill.
Yeah. Number 15 will check in. 15 is another starter, Carly Obert.
You reckon Carly and Claire are sisters or cousins?
You just never know, do you? Could be cousins, could be sisters. On Saturday, there was a player for South Fulton, which is where I grew up, that her last name was Worley. How about that?
Yeah, I remember that. Oh.
Kick out.
Come on, Liv. Looks good. Dang.
Wow, that
was clean.
Yeah, that one was absolutely on. Tied it up at 17s. Oh, no, we can't. Addie just let her then rebound. Darn it, that's what's so bad.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that.
Sorry about the camera, folks. Got to be careful. I get caught watching the game sometimes. Go ahead, Mace.
I was getting ready to say that earlier. Something happened. We can't let them get behind us. We're picking up 3/4, but whoever's playing back has got to make sure they don't get behind us and get that pass.
And in that situation right there, yeah, you don't foul when you let her shoot it. But then if she misses it, you got to box out, because then you're going to give her another opportunity to score 1, and 2, you're going to have a chance to get a foul then. You got to let her.
There
Good,
you go.
Liv.
Liv get the hand on that one.
Yeah, if you're from Liberty or you're somebody new from Illini Central watching, I'm doing the computer, I'm doing the camera, so I'll try really hard not to get caught up in the game and miss on the camera or hit the wrong button. So we'll see. That'll happen every so often, I promise, but I'll try to fix it. So number 20 is Riley Fessler. Number 23 drives Meg.
Come on, girls. Yes, go rebound.
Got to rebound.
That's not good on either one of them.
It's going to be Taylor, I'm afraid. Nope. It's Addie, and that's 3. So Macy's going to have to come in.
Yeah. I hope somebody's telling him. Like you said, we don't got the stat board. We gotta keep track of those things.
Right, yeah. Coach Bradshaw's on it. It's Coach Bradshaw's birthday today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Birthday to Coach Bradshaw.
Yeah, Macy Willis will come in the game. Addie's got 3 foul shots to probably sit down for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to start boxing out, or they're going to hear it from the crowd. Careful there on that pass back. Good, Taylor. Taylor's had such a good year of being the point guard. Being the point guard is hard. Bringing the ball up like that is really, really, when you got somebody all over you. I know he wants them to go rebound, but I just don't go get a foul, especially now. We are in such bad foul trouble. Addie's going to have to sit for this whole 5 minutes. Straight up.
Yeah, I'm hoping with Macy in there, she can get some rebounds.
Yeah,
She usually
got
rebounds
some
pretty
height.
well for us.
We're probably fortunate right now, too, that Chandler John is sitting over here to our right. Go up straight.
Yeah, she'll roll that one in.
We've just got to make it. We've got to make it to halftime with the game in
No
reach.
more fouls.
Yeah, and try to, not get in any worse foul trouble. We really need Taylor not to pick up another one, or Liv as well. But it does, like you said, it's going to change our offense now with Addie out in terms of her ability to break down the defense.
Lena for 3. It's off.
Get back. Get back.
Yeah, they're running, and we're a little bit
Nice
slow.
pull-up
getting
jump
back.
shot.
Lena will fight for that rebound.
Oop.
Ooh.
Actually, some of the fans to our right think it was a foul. I'm
I
not
don't
really
think it
sure. It looked
was.
like there's 2 people falling down, I think. Looked like a little bit of just lost balance there from both players. So Taylor's got Chandler John on her, picking her up full court.
Does a good job getting back on defense.
Yeah,
That's she got
good
beat.
defense and good offense, too.
Yep.
Meg tries to turn the corner. That's a foul. That's going to be a foul every time.
That's on number 4, Aubrey Fessler. We'll take the ball out of bounds.
Every time we inbound it like that, it's so close to being over and back. I'm not kidding, Mace. It is so
I've
close
noticed
every
that.
time.
They
Nice
kinda
move by
drive
Megan
in,
Hughes.
put the little floater up.
Nice
Looks
move,
good.
Meg.
Ties the game up. 3 minutes left in the second.
This has been a
quarter.
good game.
Ooh,
And I hit the
Could've
wrong
had that.
button. I hit the wrong button.
good, Liv. Gotta be patient. Be patient. There you go. Good stop right there. Nia bucket. Oh,
Almost traveled.
try and just run our 5 out here. Oh, they get a hand on it too. Don't foul. Oh,
Oh, the worst part about that is not only does she foul, but she
She
makes
makes
it.
it. yeah, that'll be
That kid can play, I'm telling you.
Macy's first.
That Chandler John is a good basketball player.
She'll go to the line and have a free throw.
Darn it. I think the worst part about it is, again, I don't know if it's not the basket as much as it is the foul.
Yep. There you go.
Liv does a good job tracking down the rebound.
Yeah, she's doing a pretty good job rebounding.
Yeah, she's playing really well tonight.
Here
our
we go with the
fans-
crowd.
Our fans weren't happy with that defense there. Kind of understandably so, but I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just, I think it's more, she traveled,
Yeah,
but
Liv for the
gets
corner.
it.
Bang! That just puts us ahead by 1, and Macy gets the pass, steal on the pass. We push it up. Wasn't quite ready to
Liv,
shoot
get
that.
ready to shoot. Go back to Liv.
She's hot.
Get us reset, Taylor. There we go. Oh, listen to the
Come on,
crowd.
come
We
on,
don't.
come
We
on,
got our
come on.
headphones on and we can still
Come
hear
on,
the
Liv.
crowd.
Done.
Good, Mace.
Good
That's
job.
fine.
Yeah.
Try to.
Taylor did a great job getting back on defense right there. I mean,
Great call, Mace. Absolutely, you're exactly right. I just saw the same thing. Said the same. I just thought.
they
the same.
pushed it up quite a few times, and so she.
Go get it, Taylor.
Come on, Tay.
Come
Don't-
on.
yeah. That's a hard one. She doesn't really have numbers, but Lena will pull up for 3 and not
Get back,
make
get back,
it.
get
There
back,
she
get
is
back, get back.
again. I mean,
Taylor did the right
she
thing.
She did the right thing.
Taylor
yeah.
did the right thing. Taylor did the absolute right thing. I'm so glad she did that. That shows her senior leadership, shows her intelligence that she doesn't try to get up there or she doesn't do anything that could have led to a foul.
Coach Fessler will take a full timeout with just over a minute left to go in this first half.
Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Hey, I know if you're a Liberty person, you're like, we're not going to subscribe and like and set our notifications for your Illini Central Sports Network. But if you're an Illini Central person and you're just on here for the first time, hey, do that. That's what I have on my phone. So that way, on my phone, I know whenever a broadcast is going on, and I know it's time to tune in. That's obviously goofy because I'm always the one sitting here doing this,
Right.
so I don't have to tune in, but you get my point. So Illini Central people, do that if you've enjoyed the broadcast. So here we go for the last 1 minute and 10 seconds of the first half of this regional semifinal game between the Liberty Lady Eagles and our Illini Central Greenview Lady Cougars.
We have Alina and Macy in the game, and they're kind of working a double post. I don't even know what you'd call it, like a top double screen rolling to the basket. Number 23, Andy Mixer, get called for a foul, and we'll take it out under our basket. Did a good job just getting in bounds. Didn't get a shot or anything, but that's all right. Taylor for 3.
Long. Meg goes and rebounds. Macy goes and rebounds.
Yeah, that's
Get
good.
it.
That's good. Got about 30 seconds left. See if they'll try and
Stop and a
just
rebound.
get a last shot.
Stop and a rebound.
Oh,
Got to
Elena
get over. We've got to get over. We've
Well-
got to get over.
picks up her second foul.
Got to get over. Got to get all the way over.
Yeah, number 10, that's Claire Obers, doing a great job working that short corner. It just makes our 1-2-2 just off balance.
If you're not a basketball person, Mace means the short corner is the area between the block. Whoops, hit the wrong button. The area between the block and where the A and the R are Cougars on that side. And what she means is you dump that down to her, and then she can pass really well out of that. That really affects the defense's ability to do what it wants to do. So you're exactly right. Exactly right. Short corner.
Live for the 3.
Way out there.
Macy will get the rebound,
Yep, strong.
put it back up, and it's good. Great putback. And they'll shoot it. And
Ooh, that hit the front of
yeah,
the rim.
that was pretty close.
But what a fun half of basketball that was.
Yeah,
really
this
good
is
half.
a good game.
This is a fun game between two teams that are pretty evenly matched, shoot the ball well. Yeah, it's going to be a fun second half. So we will take this second half, and since we can't talk about who's got what on the scoreboard, we will. You just never know.
You just
You just never know. So
We'll be back.
We'll be back in just about 5 to 7 minutes. Glad you're with us. All right, we're back. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go in halftime. Both teams are back out on the court. I'll say, I said this. If I said this already, it is cold in here.
You mentioned it.
Yeah, I think it is chilly.
It's a little bit brisk.
This gym, I swear, you just never know. Sometimes you come in here and it's nice and warm, and then another time you come in here and it's just chilly cold.
I bet you it's because there wasn't any people at school today.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the way things are set up or not, but it is chilly in here right now. Well, so the keys to the game at the beginning were stay out of foul trouble. Didn't do that. Take care of the ball. Yes, done a good job of taking care of the basketball. And I think we're having fun. I think we're playing with, we're trying to, I don't think we're leaving. I don't think if the game ended right now, we wouldn't say, oh, we've left something, we didn't play hard or whatever. I think we've definitely done that. It's just going to be, we got to try to make sure we don't get into worse foul trouble here to start the third quarter. Got to know where shooters are and just got to, I used to always say this when you played for me, and I still say it today. This first 3 minutes, if you let the other team go on a little bit of a run, if this lead goes from 1 to like 6 or 7, that's not good. You can't do it. You've got to be ready to go right off the bat. And and I'm sure Coach Fessler on the other side probably says the same kind of thing to his kids too. So, all right, it will be Illini Central Greenview basketball to start. As we are on the opposite side, as we've mentioned, we're on our normal bench, but we're on the opposite side of the scoreboard. The first game was won by Illini Bluffs over Lewistown. Illini Bluffs team pretty good. Quick, athletic, can shoot it. Yeah.
Is that who we play if we win?
Yeah, whoever wins this game will get to take on really, really good Illini Bluffs team. A team that a year ago went to state, got second in state, graduated big player, someone that they really leaned on a lot, but they do have some people back from that team, obviously. They got some freshmen that can play, too. One of those girls, I can't remember what her name is, but she was something else in volleyball here back in September. So, but anyway, that's for another day. We both the Lady Cougars and the Lady Eagles got to worry about this second half here. It's a 1-point game in favor of the Lady Eagles. We'll start with the ball.
Kind of a set play there to start with.
Yeah, trying to run Meg around, trying to get her an open look. Short. That's all right. I like that. I like coming out and getting Meg doing some moving.
We're all hustling back on defense and ready to play.
We cannot forget about Chandler John up top. Ooh, late.
There we go.
He did knock it away. I don't think that you're not calling that. Our fans would have went goofy.
Elena from the corner. Bang! Great way to start off this half. Good. I mean, that's just.
We've got to do a better job. We got to do a better job of closing out and not getting blown by. We can't let them dribble by us. Like, when you close out, you don't want to have them go right by you because Addie's in there and she just can't. The first game was relatively quiet in the crowd. This game is yell, yell, yell.
Addie loses it off the dribble. Be Lady Eagles.
I thought somebody tipped that, but
I couldn't really see. It looked like it did, but
the funny
it must
thing,
have not.
Yeah, the funny thing about setting up here is if I say that, I don't think I'm right. I just,
right.
you can't. I don't know. I got old eyes. It just appeared as such, but almost gets a steal. Addie. Meg, you got to get in front of her, Meg. What's the problem? I don't know what's going on. Oh, I wonder if he doesn't know if that was a 3 or not. Is that what he's saying?
I couldn't hear him.
Was he asking if Elena's shot was a 3?
Did
I
they
don't-
not put it as one? Or?
Well, if he would shout like a lot of the other people in here, we could hear him through our headphones. But since he was whispering, can't hear it.
Yeah, couldn't really hear. We're going to call foul on number 23.
Boy, Addie just really, she sat for so long that now she's got to get her head back in the game. She sat for a long time. That's tough to do that.
Coach Bunner will take it full timeout.
And we will take it with him. What promos do I have to run? So we'll be right back. Yeah, we're back. I would imagine that seems like what it was, because normally when the ref does that, it wasn't like any of their girls did a delay of game, held onto the ball. I mean, this has been a really clean, well-played game. It's not like anybody's running their mouth.
Yeah, I thought he was pointing at Meg for a second.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. And it was almost as if he was pointing to the other end of the court.
Yeah,
may have been
that's
what he was trying to do or what he was doing. Not sure why Liv passed on that, but nice screen.
Addie, nice little jumper in the paint.
We'll take it.
Crowdy's going crazy. I like it. I like the enthusiasm, as long as it's positive.
We don't have a lot of high school student section here, but it's nice to see the middle school kids here.
Yeah, they always seem to show up.
A bunch of my former players, some of my players from this past season, I meant to say, down there. Some of the future Lady Cougars basketball players.
Oh, Taylor.
Taylor thought she was.
What?
Taylor thought she was going to throw it to Liv, and then when.
Oh, moving screen on. Liv? Did they call it on Liv?
Yep, they did.
Dang.
It's her third.
Yeah, this is something we do not need right now.
Well, those calls are so rough just because sometimes you get away with it, sometimes you don't, sometimes it's minimal contact.
Yeah,
See, that was good defense by Liv. Meg kind of overran it.
Number
Darn
one,
it.
Layla Parkhill.
It's a good shot
Take
by
the
her.
three.
It was a great kick out. That was good defense by us, better offense by them. We did a really good job of closing out that, or cutting her off that time. They're switching that. Makes it hard to get by, get open.
Meg for three. Just bounces out.
Just rolls off. Addie made a good choice of not reaching in. Good job, middle school kids. Now keep it going. Don't just start cheering and then stop.
There you go. Taylor's gonna.
Talk to her, Elena.
Not gonna finish.
Darn it. Elena's got, in that situation, Elena's got to be yelling trailer, trailer. Kick out. Addie to
Liv for
Liv,
take a
way
three.
downtown.
Hits
Long.
back.
Addie does a great job of going and getting the rebound. Back up to Elena from deep.
And
that's
she'll
good.
hit. Hits that three to tie the game, just
Gosh,
like that.
This has been a really good game.
They'll tip it out of bounds, and we will take it out of bounds.
And I'm not saying that as a fan of our team. It's been fun to watch them play too. I knew when I watched them play, and like I just mentioned, even though it was a game from back in November, that that doesn't have a lot to do with it. But I could tell with the way they played, the kind of athletes they have, it was going to be a fun game to watch if we could just stay out of a little bit of foul trouble.
There you go. Addie
Nice,
takes it to
Addie.
the rim and rolls it in. Lady Cougars will take the lead. Throws it way over her head.
Coach Fessler's not happy.
Yeah.
He's going to call a timeout there.
I mean, this is the kind of momentum we were talking about. First 3 minutes, just
Right.
getting the ball rolling.
Yeah, exactly. You're about halfway, a little over halfway through the, you're right at the halfway point of the third quarter, and you've taken a couple of their punches, figuratively, and you've been able to punch back, figuratively. So we're right where we want to be. So I'm going to take a quick look. The boys, things were not going well in Glassford.
Oh, dang.
They're down 61-49 right now. 3:44 to go in the game. Well, the funny thing is, Coach Fessler, we can hear him through our headphones. He's not happy. So there's two things that happen. That fires them up or they get down. So we don't know that. I know what would happen maybe with our girls in that situation. So I guess we're going to find out what will happen with them. I can understand his frustration, though. That, like he said, I think I heard him say that's like two possessions, two in a row, back-to-back passes that were just – that one didn't have any chance of being caught. I made a comment earlier about number 10. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see.
Number 10 is Claire Obert.
Yeah, Claire Obert girl. That if she wasn't so tall, she wouldn't have got it. Well, the last one, straight up. Oh, Addie, don't do that. Addie, don't. I mean, I know even if they call that a jump ball, don't do that.
So yeah, Mr. Bunner's telling her, think.
Don't try to reach in and grab that. Because I can't. I'm shocked that wasn't. It wasn't a foul, but it could have been. Chandler John with a pull-up jump shot on the baseline, one dribble pull-up. That's a really nice jump shot.
Got to stay on our feet there.
Sometimes you play good defense and the offense is just better.
Right. There you go. Good kick out. Lift for three. It's off the, not really. The crowd is loud tonight.
Yeah, the problem with it is like, we don't just keep playing, girls. Just go straight up.
You'll kick it out to Taylor. She'll bring it back to the top. Just gotta take care of the ball here.
Really need to get a cut. There we go. There we go. If they're going to switch on to Meg, what would be nice is to, and this is really, here's the kind of thing that just drives me nuts. People say, why don't you try this? Well, it's not something you've ever practiced. What I'm saying, what I was getting ready to say is, gosh, if you get one of their other bigger players to switch out on Meg, maybe, when she's getting guarded by someone that's maybe not as athletic. They've got a lot of athletic people, though, so.
Good job. Addie kind of cheats it, doesn't get to it, though.
Got to get to where we're supposed to be. All 5 people got to work together. All 5 people have to work together in that zone. All 5 people have to work together.
Addie loses her balance and can't
nice
foul.
Pass. This is
number 1 will take a 3.
That hurts.
Yeah,
that hurts. That was a beautiful pass initially.
I'm going to say their coaches talk fired him up.
Yep, you're right. I'd forgotten about that. I did say that, didn't I? Now we got to get a bucket. We really need to get a bucket here. Kind of standing on offense because of.
Yeah, that's.
Kick out. Come on, Elena, I need it.
Addie will fight for the rebound. That'll be off her head, kind of. Yeah, that kind of hurts us right there.
I don't know how many timeouts Coach Bunner has left. I think he's called at least 1, maybe 2. Not sure that we don't. I mean, we look a little tired. And you could say, well, they play about as many people as we do. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, that almost was a steal.
Good job. Good job. Yeah. Definitely need to get something going get a shot before the third quarter ends.
Yeah, I'm not a big get the last shot person. Oh, darn it. You almost rather that not be called because I mean Meg didn't hit it, but I'm just thinking Meg's gonna bury this, and you'd rather them not call that. But
Yeah.
Anyway, she didn't.
We'll
so.
take it out under our basket.
Like I was saying, I'm not usually a take a last shot person because you end up turning it over, but Liv's going to get called for a foul.
She totally.
Yeah, she did.
She really kind of acted out there. I mean, it was a foul probably, but she acted.
Yeah, it definitely was a foul on Liv.
That's her fourth foul.
Yeah, it was a foul on Liv.
She'll come out of the game, and Macy Willis will come in.
Really got to get a stop here. A basket here, darn it. I was expecting them to, come on, don't do that. There we go. Got to get a stop. Stop and a rebound.
Macy does a good job kind of fronting her, not denying the pass down there.
Good. Get to position. Good, Mace. Oh, get it. Darn it. Oh, we just don't get it. We got to get that. Now we got to get that.
Now we're going to get a foul.
Darn it. We got to go rebound after that.
Hopefully that's on Macy, not Addie. Yeah, it'll be on Mace.
Darn it.
They'll send number 10, Clara Obert, to the line. She shot several free throws early in the game, and here she is again.
Really good shooting form on that. It was off, but yeah, if you're listening, since I'm a coach, you look at stuff like that. You know, you're not going to make every one of them, but if you've got correct form, you're going to make more than you're going to miss. And that one was a nice shooter's touch and rolls in. 18 seconds to go here in the third quarter with Illini Central having fallen behind.
Oh, no. What?
Don't foul here.
Can't foul here.
And we foul.
Is that Elena? Yep, that'll be Elena's third. She got Liv that has 4, Addie and Elena has 3, Macy has 2, Taylor has 1.
Going to the corner, but to the top as well. Nice closeout there. Finish the quarter. So as we head to the fourth quarter, trailing by 8. Let's see. We don't have, this time of year, you're not putting any what the upcoming games are, because in 8 minutes, if you don't make a comeback, season's over. So I think this has been a real fun game to watch. It really has been. We've played well. They've played well. It's going to be our ball to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm curious as what Coach Benner is just telling them down there. He's pretty calm tonight. We talked about that earlier. He's not,
Greta trying to get the crowd going,
Yeah.
but they don't get in on it, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm sure I don't know, what adjustments he can make here, Coach Bunner, that is. Be a little bit more aggressive up on the defensive end, but when you play, 6 people, like we said, a little gassed right now from the looks of things.
Yeah, I mean, it hurts us to have Liv out because she's shooting pretty well today, but I did like what I saw Macy down there on defense.
Yeah, and he just subbed Liv back in.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you say it about the girls not leaving anything in the tank. I can remember the last varsity boys game I ever coached when my youngest son was playing for me, and I kind of played it by the book, what you would do what you would have done in December.
There you go. Meg turns the corner.
Get in there. And I coached the game. You played it by the book. Like somebody picked up 2 fouls early. Sometimes at the end of the year, you just got to let it go. You just got to play. You can't, that's kind of why he brought her back in now. Yeah, she's got 4 fouls. She can pick it up. Yeah.
We got to let her play.
Yeah.
Meg hits her first free throw.
She picks up that 5th foul in a minute. That's the way it was supposed to happen.
Right.
I mean, the season's over if you don't win. So sometimes as a coach, you got to be careful that you don't do that. You don't tell yourself, oh, I got to do, well, the book says I got to do this. Oh,
Elena almost gets it. That's probably going to be off of her, though.
Yeah.
I like it, though. I like the aggressiveness. Just got to make sure we get in back after we get beat.
Yeah. What we really want them to do.
Just splits the defense.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Come on.
And then you don't get
She
the
fights her
rebound.
own rebound. She'll roll it in.
Can't get split. You called it. You called it. Now Liv's almost gun shy to set a screen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
Because down here, what he tried to have Meg do is Meg was going to go down and hoping that the girl guarding her was going to go all the way through, thinking she was going out the other side.
Right.
And then Meg turned right around and came back to it. But Liv's worried about setting a screen. Really what the crazy thing is it's kind of on Megan to set up the screen better. Sometimes it's the person. Get in there.
We'll call it probably on the shot, yeah. Send Addie to the free throw line.
So now I wonder, he's got Macy getting ready to check in. He might play a little offense for defense now when he can.
Yeah, might be. Addie makes her first free throw. Yeah. And
Yeah, I mean,
He might.
yeah, he did the right thing early, but now if you've got this opportunity where there's a dead ball, you have that opportunity then to take her out.
Good job. Elena gets that one, and that'll be Lady Cougar basketball. Addie's running.
Want to take that over with the dribble. Get to the middle, Megan. Good, good, good. Don't reach, don't reach, don't reach.
Can't get beat.
Oh, Elena on the opposite side. You've got to get to your spot.
Fights for the rebound.
Straight up. 3 seconds. Somebody's yelling 3 seconds.
Darn.
So the shot just went up.
Addie's going to get.
Darn it.
Wait.
The person that's on the opposite side on defense has got to get across.
Who did they call that on? Oh.
So that's 4 on Addie.
Yep.
Well, my number one key to the game,
Kind of.
if we were doing green check marks for yes or red X's for no, that definitely gets
Probably
a red
get an
X.
X.
That's going to get a red X. Look like a lot of my homework assignments.
And though Meg did run through that time.
Yep.
And then kind
But
of ran
see,
back.
her teammates have to screen for
There you go.
her.
And she's running around, dribbling it through, shot it, gets her own rebound, throws it back up. And that was.
I mean, it's those other people down there that she's, whoever they are, I don't remember specifically who, they can't just stand there.
Yeah.
She's, they've got to actually screen the person.
They got to find the person, not just their
Right,
spot.
yeah, right.
Meg hits her first, free throw. Eagles will check number 5. Riley Brunin into the game. Meg hits her second one. And dang.
Missed it. But we don't get the rebound.
We gotta get a rebound. Elena for 3. It's good. That's good. Let's go. Be nice to get a stop here. Yeah. A roll out of bounds off of number 10.
Sorry about the camera work. I hit the wrong button. I've got 3 buttons to push, and I pushed the wrong one. I thought they were going to throw it ahead further, and it didn't go there. So I missed that steal. I'm sorry. Or turnover, I guess. It wasn't really a steal.
I mean, if you're a Cougar fan, that's a big turnover there in our advantage.
I'm surprised he didn't bring Liv back in.
There you go.
Oh, good.
Oh.
But Elena's got to get herself more open. She's watching. She's got to get herself open. You're going to call a
a
jump.
jump ball. It'll be Lady Eagles basketball. I had the right idea, just kind of dribbled into the defense.
She's playing hard. Meg's
yeah,
gassed.
she's
She really is. She's doing a good job.
She's leaving it out there on the court.
What I was saying was, Elena, when she's driving, Elena's got to move. The person guarding Elena has to help. Oh, Meg about had it.
Nice.
She's going to make that. I was wrong.
Do a good job on defense, just kind of staying up there.
If you got timeouts, Bunner, I'd call one. If you've got 3 timeouts, I don't know. You hate burning them to catch a breath, but if you don't catch a breath, then can you get back in it? I don't know. Ooh, Addie just.
Nice little floater.
Yeah, it's fouling Elena.
That'll be her 4th, I believe. Yep.
So.
We got 3 of our starters with 4 fouls right now.
22 going to the corner. Nope. Gonna flash in the middle.
They'll kind of dribble it out.
Okay, now he can't wait too awful long. I mean.
I hate it when they do this. It's just,
Well, it's part of basketball.
Yeah, their strategy, it just.
He can't wait. I mean, I know why he would normally wait, but he can't wait too long. Especially, I think the reason why he can't wait too long is because they've been turning it over a little bit. We'll see how stubborn he is. I don't know. I'd be the worrisome thing is when you're on the other side of this is if we do come get you, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
It's going to get loud in here, Macy.
Yeah, I was going to say the crowd is not going to like this one. That's the way we got the shot clocks coming in next year. Kind of.
I know what he believes, and I agree with him. The way we shoot the 3, if they make a mistake right here.
Ooh. Yikes. They'll take it out under their basket. And we just got to keep playing and just keep our heads in the game.
Yeah, I know why he's doing it, and I know everybody doesn't agree with it, but there's all kinds of time left. Now, there's all kinds of time left. Now he's going to go get him here in a second. Right there's where, that's a trap right there. Problem is we only have 2 team fouls. That's the thing, that the problem.
Dang. Come on, rebound, Addie. There you go.
That's their 5th team foul. That's going to put Addie on the line.
Well, that's good for us, bad for them. Yeah, Addie will shoot 2.
And you know, one funny thing about this, I just said that I thought he needed to call timeout. That's basically like getting a timeout. Like getting to stand down there and not have to chase somebody around and go battle, fight for a rebound. So.
Makes her first one.
See, and it makes it look even smarter now, because now if she makes both of these, we're just down by 2. They're going to hold it. I don't know if they're going to hold it. They're not going to hold it for a full 3 minutes. You got to be careful doing that. My buttons aren't working. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And
did she lose that? She did.
Yeah.
See, and the funny thing is, 2 minutes ago, everybody's throwing a fit over there.
Right.
And now we have a chance to come down and take the lead. And the only thing that happened was time got run off the clock. Oh, this controller sometimes just drives me absolutely nuts.
Oh, she's going to be open. Darn it.
Did Meg run out of bounds? You can't. I don't know if she ran out of bounds. What is going on? You can't run out of bounds to get open. That's what he said. I mean, that's what he said. That's what he called.
Well, Yeah, I mean,
The question
you
was
can't dwell on that.
right. The question is
They're not gonna hold it.
the question is, did she get pushed out of bounds?
Well, I'm just not even sure. Like, there's not much to say. Gonna call a double dribble. It'll be Lady Cougar basketball. Coach Bunner will bring Liv back into the game. Definitely a good decision.
I said this the other night when this happened too. What happens is when you go up there and get them, and then you give up a layup, then, well, nobody's worried about that, but that's what happens.
Meg was open.
Nice cut.
Come on, Liv. Doing it.
Going back with Macy.
Yeah, Macy will come in.
Now we need to get a turnover right here. Here's where we get that turnover. Now you gotta get up. Now you gotta get up there.
You can't have both of you though.
Well, you need them to take a bad shot.
Good job, Elena's cheating. Coach will take a timeout.
Again, the problem that we have right now is that we have only 2 team fouls. We've got to foul 3 times in 38 seconds to have an opportunity to.
And it's not like we got fouls to give either.
Right. Yeah.
That's the hard thing.
I didn't even think about that. You're right. We've got
3 of our starters. 3 of our starters.
3 of our starters. So
the only one that really can foul is Taylor.
And how many does she have? 2?
Taylor just has 1, but
she has 1.
Macy has 2.
Yeah.
So I mean, she could, but it's just a tough spot.
So this out of bounds play, I don't know what they said in their timeout. I know what I would have said, that they don't have to score any more points to win. They're in that position right now, so they don't have to take a quick shot. If they get a layup, they'll probably take it. Otherwise, they just as soon bring it back out and run some more clock and make us foul them. So we'll see what happens. See, they're not going to shoot it. We got to get out there, Taylor.
Taylor.
That good?
Yeah.
There's 1.
I'm not sure if he wanted.
He acted like he didn't, but I think he just didn't think it was a foul, so.
Yeah, May doesn't have any yet, I don't think, so that's all right.
So there's 4. Now what you're trying to do in this situation is you're trying to get a steal first.
Yeah,
you're not trying to foul.
Right, don't foul right off the bat.
Yeah, how can I get it? What can I do to get a steal first? How can I make a play and get a steal? Jump a passing lane. Be aggressive here when they cut to get it. Like, right there. Oh, there it was.
Yeah, that's.
Now we gotta get it. Now we gotta get it. Now we gotta get it. We gotta get it.
Come on.
Gotta get it.
Come on.
We gotta get it now. Girls, we gotta foul. Girls, we gotta foul.
Thank you. Jeez. Well, we got 11 seconds left on the clock. They're gonna shoot some free throws.
So this is the rule I don't like. Is this not a 1-and-1? So she's going to shoot 2. That's
Yep.
a huge one.
Yep.
That one's huge.
We'll bring Liv back in the game. Now we need a 3-pointer now to tie it.
We got to hope this one's out. We got to rebound it.
Dang.
She hit it.
Oh,
that
she
one's
hits that.
tough.
We gotta get a quickly. Come on, Taylor. Hurry. What are you? Taylor will pull up. It's
Short.
Not good. Darn.
It's our ball. We're going to run out of time.
Yep. We're gonna, their coaches tell them, do not foul, do not foul.
Yeah, because they don't care. They just, whatever, just let us shoot it, for that
These-
matter.
Liv just kind of chucks it up. Well, here at the end of the game, Lady Eagles will advance in the regional. Is it the final game or is it still?
Yeah,
another
it'll
one?
be, they'll
Play
play for the
Illini
regional. They'll play
Bluffs.
for the regional championship on Wednesday night, I think it is.
The final score: Lady Eagles 47, Cougars had 43. Obviously, if you're a Cougar fan, didn't end the way that you wanted, but both teams played really well.
Yeah.
It was a great game to watch.
Yeah, it was a good game. We have nothing to be ashamed of. We played really hard. Did everything that we could do.
They were the better team tonight.
They shot a little bit better than we shot, I think, throughout the game. It's one of those funny things where you can second guess everything, and it will be, because that's what we do. But so if it works, that's the thing about being a coach, Mace. If you're a coach, you know that when you make a choice or you do something, you're going to you have to live with it. You have to be willing to live with the choices that you make. So.
A little distracted.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, high school sports should
Gotta love it.
should be about seeing kids get better, and it is for most people, for most those situations. So, Mace, it's been fun. We had a really good season. Let's talk about the positive things.
Yeah.
We had a really good season. We had a really, really good season.
I love getting to see these girls just get to know each other better on the court. I mean, off the court too.
Right.
And then just really see them grow. I mean, it's unfortunate, we're losing Taylor, a friend of mine, a great player for our team. But I look forward to the underclassmen. We got 3 strong juniors coming up, a couple sophomores. I'm really excited to see how Elena and Macy will grow next year, kind of step up, having to be leaders and upperclassmen. And we got a couple freshmen, and I'm not sure about the 8th grade. I mean, you coach the 8th graders. What do we have looking forward? What do we got in the 8th grade side?
Yeah, we've got Kirby Joe Bacon and Molly Hughes and Callie Woods and Allison Burgess were the 4 8th graders that I had this past season, and they are all great kids, hard workers. They'll be good additions to the program. It puts them in a tough spot for them to have to be able to, to ask them to play varsity basketball as,
it's
freshmen.
a hard transition.
I mean, it's kind of like, I felt bad this year that, like, Morgan Dieters didn't get a chance to get to play much, and Maddie Powell, it's hard when you don't have a JV game,
Yep.
For them to have an opportunity to get into the game. So it's one of those things where 4 good kids, I'm looking forward to seeing them come up and have an opportunity to play. And again, to reiterate, Taylor's such a great kid,
Yep.
and I'm glad I got to be your coach. And, we'll miss her, as the program will miss her, but she did exactly what you would want a player to do and be the person that you would want her to be.
Yep.
And so I just, you know, you always hate it when the season, I mean, when you're a freshman, sophomore, or junior, the last game isn't your last game. But when you're a senior, it is, and that's what makes it tough. So, well, Mace, last girls broadcast of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what we got for the boys broadcast.
The boys,
but
tomorrow night, the boys.
this could be my last time sitting beside
Yeah,
you up
I know.
here.
This might be the last time. The boys' senior night is tomorrow night, so look forward to. I'll be setting her all back up again tomorrow night, and then we won't broadcast any more of the girls' games in the tournament since we have to pay to do it. So, and then next week, the boys' regional starts. So. All right. Well, Mace, thanks for sitting in with me as always.
Always a good time.
Yep. You know the game. It's fun to sit here and talk with you and talk it out. So, all right. If you've stuck around till the end, those of you that are still on listening as to babble as we just ramble on at the end, Lady Cougars fall tonight, 47-43, and the Eagles from Liberty advance on to take on the Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers on Wednesday, I think. So, all right. Take care. Macy, what do I always say?
As always, life is good.
Life is good. It definitely is.
Life is
Take
good.
care. We'll see you. Bye.